You've got to love your country. Not only your country, the city in which you live, the country in which you live. You may not even be a citizen of that country, but if you live there, you've got to love the country. There's something about loving your country. It's not just merely identifying with the people you know, but it's God's place given to you, even if you're living there temporarily. If you're there by the will of God, you love that place. You see? And one of those things that God has done for me is to make me be able to love every country. Oh, I love every country of the world. And I've met people who have come from many, many countries of the world. And so when I pray for a nation, I genuinely love that nation. And I find it's God's love. It's the way Jesus is. It's a love of Christ flowing through us. You see, it's not just some kind of patriotism. It's beyond patriotism. It's the love of God. It's agape. See, it's the love of God. And I kind of like it. You go to the 13th verse of Psalm 102. You notice what I'm talking about. Psalm 102, verse 13. We began there. Thou shalt arise and have mercy upon Zion, for the time to favor her, yea, the set time is come. Now look at the next verse. For thy servants take pleasure in her stones, and favor the dust thereof. Have you ever arrived in a country? Oh, I've felt it many times. When I arrive in a country and just fall in love with it. And I guess that's one reason every time I arrive in a country, special blessings come there. If they had not had rain for a long time, they get it. Something happens within my first few days of arrival. And this is well documented in any country I've arrived. Something happens specially. And why? Look at this. It says, for thy servants take pleasure in her stones and favor the dust thereof. See that? So when you pray for your country, say, Lord, because we take pleasure in her stones. What? Can you look for something that you love in your country? They take pleasure in the stones. You could say, maybe you're from Lebanon. What about the trees of Lebanon? Or from Switzerland and all the beautiful flowers of Switzerland. There's just so much. There's something you would love. It was said that Mungo Park came to Nigeria, and when he saw the River Niger, he said, I see with my infinite pleasure the great object of my mission. Infinite pleasure, he called it. Think about it. Yeah. You can look at your country and love your country. Think about something you can take pleasure in. Look at that verse again. Look at it again. For thy servants take pleasure in her stones and favor the dust thereof. I like it. Because you see, it's that love of your country that causes you to seize it from the devil.
Yes, sir.
You don't want the devil taking over your country. Because you think, oh, my country is so beautiful, belongs to Jesus Christ. Not going to let the devil have it. Yeah. That's the way I was thinking in 2020. I wasn't going to let the devil have any country. No, 1,000 times no.